think the evolution of LZ7 is it's an interesting one because members change. There's kind of one constant, which I guess is me, but as the members change, the kind of sound changes. I think These Are Better Days has been a really nice bridge into where we're going with this one and what we're going to do with it. We don't really have a title. We've got kind of like a working title. We're not sure what we're going to do, but we do have a shed load of songs. But it's been an amazing process. It's been incredible watching different vibes come in, different writers come in, putting them together, getting people like Nathan C, who's been on tour with us on the Derulo tour. He's produced a lot of our stuff in the past. Put him in the room with Lewis, who used to be in LZ7, who still gets the vibe and is still a really good friend of ours. Put them two together with someone like Jimmy James, and then someone who writes some amazing bars with me. Put us all in the room and just see what we come up with. And I think you're going to like it. Yeah, Jimmy and I have worked together loads. He's worked with lots of people like Governor B and stuff with Seth and Nerva. We did all of our original After Show album with Jimmy. This next album is as hard and as slightly crazy as that. So I come with the concepts, Jimmy comes up with a beat. We then sit there with a writer and just go, right, how do we best say what I'm trying to say about this topic or about this song? How do we best put it into this beat that we've got here? And it just seems to mold together and we come up with a final product. And once we do, you can tell because you pull that face that, oh my gosh, this is nasty.
I might start putting something in this bit. I'm gonna stick out like on this bit.
I might.
I might stick out. I might. Let's do both. I might stick out like on this bit. They look at me a little different. That's how we roll. I might stick out like I'm a misfit, but I don't do this on my own. Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Travis Scott. If you go back kind of like 2 or 3 albums from LZ, we kind of touched on that a little bit and did a bit of hip hop, did a bit of trap, did a bit of grime, and I just thought we'd revisit that and just go, right, let's get back to our roots. You know, growing up in London with the grime scene was a big thing, and it was a big influence. And I go and watch some of the guys at Brixton Academy, and it was something that was real influential on us. Jimmy's really good at it, and Church Boy has got this kind of like catchy hook to it, but a really deep drop. It's basically, the song is basically about getting ready for the weekend. You know, on the weekends, people kind of have this stereotype that churchy type people are just stiff and you know, Sundays are boring, and I think Sunday's probably one of the best days. You know, it's a day that you can chill out with your family. It's a day that you can head out to church, and you know, church for me is something that's been a real influence on my life. And with the onset of Kanye and his kind of Sunday service, that's the kind of church that I would sort of gravitate towards. And the church that I go to is full of life, it's full of people, it's full of kids, it's full of everyone singing the same songs to kind of like amp up what it is to be alive and to have that hope. So Church Boy is about that, it's celebrating that, but it's nasty as well.
Getting ready for the weekend, get my head up in the zone, let them know that I'm a church boy. And I don't do this on my own. They look at me a little different. That's how we roll. I might stick out like I'm a misfit, but I don't do this on my own.
Great.
So this guy, I've known Nick since he was about 18, and I just joined a band called The Tribe in Manchester, and he was a nutter running the streets, and he had this amazing transformation where God did a number on his life, and he was dealing drugs on the street, and he was doing all kinds of nasty stuff, should have ended up in jail. He also had some real kind of like health issues, mental health stuff going on, and God's just done a number on his life and completely transformed him. He's really good at bars, so he knows how to speak that stuff, and he knows how to take what I want to say and make it better.
Getting ready for the church boy running for the scene, got the workforce on his life, sorting underneath, special underneath. I got inside, you ain't be energized.
He's a genius. He'll sit there for an hour and just go, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? What am I trying to say here? What's that word that you use? When you go to schools, how do you say that? And he puts the stuff that I would say, but into a way that I would say it, but better. And he's just a genius. So having him in the room it's full on energy. I'm gonna have some of my eggnog latte, but like
It's nearly Christmas.
Christmas in a cup.